This quote is displayed in the home of an Amish family who lost their daughter 20 years after the West Nickel Mines school shooting. The Amish families who lost their daughters still carry them in quiet, private ways. They spoke with us but asked not to be recorded to honor their faith, but we were able to sit down and talk to them and take these notes. There's no home videos, no photographs of those girls, only what remains: names, memories, and the love that never left. Some of those driving by this field may never even think to notice these wilted flowers or 5 pear trees planted for the young girls who lost their lives on October 2nd, 2006.
Those trees speak to me every time I go by there.
What do they say to you?
The spirit of those girls is still here in this community. And what a loss.
Herman Bontrager, a friend of the families, joined us as we spoke with them.
The Amish are a peace-loving people, being resilient.
He served as their public voice the day their peace was shattered.
This is one of the worst tragedies.
A man who wasn't Amish
This is a quiet one-room schoolhouse.
walked into the schoolhouse with a gun and started firing, killing 5 girls and injuring 5 more, their ages ranging from 6 to 13.
It was just clear that there was a heaviness, a cloud over everybody, over the community.
The families told us there was a loss of innocence. Doors had to be locked and the shades closed. Trust with the outside broken. In the days after, the phrase Amish forgive was splashed across the headlines. But they explained to us it wasn't that simple or that universal.
They weren't all their conscious is saying, I forgive, I forgive.
Forgiveness is a pillar of their faith. But they say, from the outside looking in, the forgiveness narrative, in a way, left little room for them to deal with their own wave of feelings: anger, loss, and grief.
Forgiveness is more a decision, I think, as a community, that we're not going to become hostages to hostility. Because hostility is destructive, and it destroys individuals and it destroys communities.
Despite 20 years of passing time, we saw how fresh the wounds and emotions are today, as the grieving process restarted 2 years ago. A 6th girl died as a result of the wounds she suffered during the shooting.
Hearing these people talk about their pain still 20 years later, and I know they love their children like I love mine. So I think of that often.
Families have been reshaped, and people all across the county have been challenged moving forward.
It made everybody ask questions, how do we protect? I mean, if this can happen in Amish school, it can happen anywhere here.
But there was a good impact as well. They became overwhelmed with the good in humanity as people donated money and supplies and services to help, and neighbors learned to lean on each other by openly talking about what happened.
The making it better happens by just being present and listening.
The entire community now leaned on time, forgiveness, conversation, revisiting the memories of how those girls lived.
That was the first time I heard those 2 families talk about their girls. It was the most precious moment of the evening, I think. The affection was just, you could feel it coming from them, that these girls are alive in our hearts, in our minds.